Good morning, everyone, from your local National Weather Service office in Gaylord. This is meteorologist Dave Lawrence bringing you the latest hazardous weather briefing for northern, lower, and eastern upper Michigan. Today is Friday, the 20th day of December, 2013, actually the last day of fall. Hard to believe, given the weather we've seen out there, and today will be no different. We expect to see a continuation of accumulating snow with some freezing drizzle. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Mainly across northern, lower Michigan as we go through the day today. Reduced visibility, slick roadways. Much of that snow that falls will be very greasy, very wet, so not a lot of traction on the roads. Then we'll talk about a bigger system possible for the weekend, mainly Saturday night into Sunday, and then we expect more accumulating lake effect snowfall as we go really into the early portions of next week. We'll start off with today's system. We expect light snow mainly to continue, mainly up through the evening hours, and that will be primarily across northern lower Michigan. As we mentioned a minute ago, snow will mix with or even turn over to freezing drizzle at times. That will continue mainly south of M72 through the day today. That freezing drizzle may spread northward as we go into the nighttime hours tonight. For the daylight hours today, an additional 1 to 2 to maybe 3 generally along and north of M32. 1 to 2 from about M72 on north, and then generally south of M72 amounts should be mainly less than an inch. As we go through the rest of the weekend, we'll talk more about snowfall amounts here in just a second. And that really is our big weather story. Of course, you've probably heard all the media hype out there. We're not going to get too terribly excited about this system, although it is going to be a little bit of a sloppy one as we go into the pre-Christmas travel period, especially, again, Sunday into Sunday night. Right now, we expect low pressure over the mid-Mississippi Valley. We'll probably track over the lower lakes, the southern Great Lakes, probably just south of Michigan. That storm track is still a little bit uncertain, but we are starting to get a little bit increased confidence as we get closer to this storm. The storm track that we expect would spread a swath of accumulating snow across much of northern Michigan, beginning later Saturday night, continuing through the day on Sunday. As I mentioned, of course, there is still some uncertainty, and the exact track will dictate how much those amounts vary. But if we had to give a general guess at this time, it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 7 inches of, again, fairly wet snow. This would be good base snow for you snowmobilers out there and skiers as we go again Saturday night into Sunday. So probably some sloppy travel for the Sunday morning rush hour, if there is such a thing. But if you have any pre-Christmas travel plans during that time frame, just be sure to pay attention to the latest forecasts, as amounts certainly have the ability to change. As we push further ahead, though, that storm system will depart us rather quickly by Sunday evening, leaving us with some lake effect snowfall. That may be slightly significant in a few areas, of course, the typical snow belts, as we go into the day Monday, perhaps Monday night as well. And temperatures will turn sharply colder behind this system, with highs only in the lower to middle teens for the beginning of next week. That concludes the latest rendition of this briefing. Be sure to stop by, look at our forecast graphics and the latest forecast information. As we get closer to this storm, we'll be updating this briefing and also updating the graphics on our website. Otherwise, stop by, interact with us, ask us any questions you want on Facebook or Twitter. We'd love to chat with you. And have a great day out there, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.